Hey, Chrome Motorcycle Guy, what's up there, buddy? Oh yeah, it was yeah, uh, Mustang 60 was very cool. It's still going on. In fact, yeah, you're right. I thought it was very cool, very clever of Mike to go across platforms. Because people like me, like I don't do Facebook, right? So that was very clever. I thought that was. In fact, I enjoyed seeing the all the other builds out there. Really cool. Yeah. Mustang 60 was the bomb for sure. Yeah. So what do we got going on here? Oh, not a whole lot. We got. So what happened was I got my taxes in on time, which is always a good thing, right? And it used to be that I would have to pay taxes all the time, right? I really dreaded it, put it off to the last moment, kind of thing. But I did good this year. So we're restocking the stash ads, right? So it's kind of like a mini Christmas for me, like a tax Christmas, if you will, right? So that's what we're doing there. Yeah, we got the my hot rod, my little hot rod down there. Um, so that was cool. I don't have an uncertainty, but if I had one, it would look like very similar to this, I guess, guys, right? You know, that's kind of like what we've been working on there. What I did was this is like I told you guys, I had that idea in my brain. Um, this is the vending machine body. So I saw it happening, and with lots of body work and stuff, I was able to create the uncertainty out of that, right? And I kind of kit bashed some parts. I chopped up the front grill here. I chopped it down. I would have stuck out way up here, if I didn't, right? And that engine's cool. You got to have that kind of engine, right? If you're going to do this, right? And so pretty much most of the parts of the vending machine for sure. My first time trying my blue walls here. I thought those turned out pretty cool. Um, yeah, in hindsight, I would have. I didn't realize that a lot of this frame was going to be showing, so I would have. Sanded and polished the frame a little better, right? But I was just trying to slap it together for one, to get it out of the way so I don't lose it, and I wanted an uncertainty to look at. So, mission accomplished. I got to put my headlight lenses in there, right? Um, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought about it. This originally was going to be the police paddy wagon, and I may get another kit like this to do that with. I still got to put my radiator hoses in, but I opted. Yeah, the original didn't have a radiator, a water pump at all. But I put a fan and a radiator hose, cooling stuff in there because I wanted him to drive it around, right? Um, but yeah, a lot of work on the body. It's there's a section in here. Um, I ended up like you guys saw I was going to do. I put a V groove in the original front end, took a chunk out of it, a V section out of it, squeezed it together, um, and these pillars and window frame and all that. I made that from scratch. Um, Lots of body filler on the sides. Put in a panel here where the door would be. Um, Carved in the back window. Lots of body work to get to this point. I shaved off the top. Um, yeah, so yeah, basically I had to create my own windows and stuff, right? But yeah, I thought it went pretty well. There's the underside, you know, nothing really spectacular, you know. Um, but yeah, that was a lot of fun, and it was good. You know, I'm getting to the point where I want to mix it up a little bit and not have the same old stuff going on, right? And I also got here. Um, my friends at Auto World sent me this magnet. Check it out. It's a calendar magnet. Is that cool or what? Right? It's got all, and you know, when you order from the Auto World store, um, you get this mondo huge catalog of everything that they sell, right? I mean, everything from slot cars to models to you name it, it's in there. And you know, it's not like my budget can afford them every day and stuff, but you know, it's pretty wild. Yeah. And at the end of this video, I'll show you something else that I got here. But let's go on to the stash ads here. Oops, got to get my fat fingers in the way. There's only one way. I only have like one end on my camera holder here, so it's a homemade kind of very high-tech cardboard thing, right? So here's the first stash ad. There's that one. That's going to be cool. That's the Revell one that I don't have. Of course, you guys have seen my favorite Gas Ronda here. That's going to be really, really, really awesome. I've got finally a funny car, my first funny car model that I'll build, because I've never built a funny car that I can remember. We got this is really cool. The Toronado. The Toronado, I'm going to end up. I think I'm going to seal him in plastic like I did my other airplane kit there from the 60s. And, you know, he'll join the ranks of Scarab, is all plastic sealed. He's never been opened. Probably won't be. So that's some of my stash ads there, you know. Get you guys the scoop on the Mercury. All right, so I've started, as you can see, started filling in on my fender flares there, you know. So we'll see. It's a very slow process. It's time consuming, but hey, it's something I like to do, and you know, I seem to have lots of time on my hands, right? Here we go with the hood scoop. You know, I told you I'd make it work. There was still filling it in a little bit more. You know, we got a couple spots right here, but you know, I got to do another sanding first. And then I got my primer in, my water-based primer. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. It's very, very liquidy, but pretty much the same consistency as the white base coat that I drummed up for my for the 55 Chevy Corvette, right? And so that sprayed over real well, actually. So I'm hoping this primer, it's a great primer. I don't know, something by USA Art or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. We'll try it, see how it goes. I got my gold in, and the rest of the show is going to be my latest build here, my 71 Plymouth Barracuda. And this was an awesome kit. I'll show you guys here. All right, so let's see here. So this is a 1/24 metal kit, right? And it was simply a blast. It was just, this is like the easiest kit in the world to build. It's like a kid could do it in like 20 minutes, right? But it was so much fun. I screwed up, and of course I got glue on my glass, which hardly ever happens with me. But, you know, I guess I was so excited that, you know, that's what happens, right? You know, as they say, stuff happens. The door's open. It does it does steer. You know, it rolls. The hood, there's nothing, you know, there's not a lot of detail on. This is a Washington Mint, which is kind of a new company to me. But there's the engine. You know, there's not a lot of detail. There's no fan or anything like that in there. But, oh, look at my my decal messed up here. Look at that. Oh, how did that happen? Well, I'm going to have to do a new decal on the front there. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I finally got a Barracuda. This is a Barracuda. You know, 71 CUDA. I love these guys. They're almost as much as the Challengers. But it's the first one I've gotten now, finally, that I've got one to look at. So that's really cool. Here's the underneath, you know, nothing, like I said. Couple quirks, you know, it was tough getting the dash in there, right? It was tough hooking up the steering. But other than that, and I had little, you know, you've got to have the engine scoop just centered, right? Exactly right. So, you know, that was kind of the drawbacks to those, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I like that color scheme. Here's the box. It was here, I'll put it up there so you guys can see. It's by Hawk. I have a few 125th or 124th metal cars, not many. I have like maybe 4 or 5 of them. But anyway, so that's the story for Thursday, guys. And everybody have a great weekend. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine so I can go out and ride my bike. And everyone take care.